Welcome back. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We didn't do the shopping thing because we ended up buying this stuff like in 2 different trips because I had to use it for a meal yesterday. Anyway, so the main takeaways of this, some of the stuff is you're probably gonna have, some of the stuff you might not have, but we're gonna go Italian on this one. It's a favorite meal of ours. We love it. So you're gonna need mozzarella fresh, and you can get it sliced or unsliced. Usually about $4 or $5. Tomatoes are a couple bucks. Each one of these were about $1. Can was about, pasta was about $2. These were about $2. So, and then we got pork chops. So we're gonna do an Italian fried pork chop with pasta and a caprese salad. So I'll show you. Let's go. All right, guys. First thing I like to recommend you do before you start any cooking or anything else is to get your pasta water going. And make sure you salt your water and have a lid on it. That way it boils faster. So you want your water, I'm talking salt. And you can't over salt it really. I guess technically you could, but that's dumb. Alright, let's get started on something else. Alright, so we're gonna, while our pasta water is boiling, we're gonna get our dredge ready. So it's the pork. Use Italian breadcrumbs, whatever you got, you can do it yourself. Make your own. These packs are super cheap and easy and convenient, so I like them. And then I do about equal parts flour, and we'll do salt. Then we'll do pepper. Then you're gonna mix that up. You can use a whisk or a fork. And then we're gonna dredge our, there you go. And then we're gonna do pork chops right now. Milk. Whole milk, buttermilk, heavy cream, whatever. Alright, stay tuned. Alright. We got our dredge ready. We got our oil in the pan. But let's make the sauce first. We're going to give our water a little bit more time to boil. I don't know why I grabbed a bread knife. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to heat the pan up. And some olive oil, not too much. And get our garlic ready. Nip the buds off them. Anytime I'm using garlic, there's a saying that I like to use, and I tell this to myself all the time, but if it ain't crushed, it ain't doing much. So make sure you crush your garlic. Either you want to put it in whole or you want to chop it up. It'll release a lot more flavor that way. Get the little green stems off. And then chop them up real good. Okay, into the pan. And we want them to just become fragrant. So we're not frying the garlic up real good. We're just, until you can really start to smell them. Give them a little stir. 30, 45 seconds, something like that. So you gotta cook your food. Can't eat raw garlic. And, you know, the sauce while it cooks is also going to cook the garlic, but you just want those aromas and that flavor to get enhanced by a quick little fry. Okay, that's good enough. We're going to do crushed tomatoes. Stop buying pasta sauce. You're getting ripped off, and it don't even taste good. And the whole can of tomato paste. gonna mix that all nice and good. As it heats up, the tomato paste will loosen, and then you'll get a nice sauce. And we're gonna season as we go. So for now, we're just gonna do pepper and salt. Let it stir and let that sauce combine and get thick, and it's gonna be delicious. All right. All right. Water's boiling, sauce is cooking. It's time to add the pasta to the water. The whole box. Boil up again. And then we're gonna beat our meat.
Perfect.
Some plastic ready. Pork chops down. We just do a couple, 2 or 3 at a time. This is just so it doesn't splatter everywhere. It's not a must-have. Oil's nice and hot. You want, 1/4 inch something just to cover. I'm gonna dip it in the milk. Let it drip a little on the dredge. And because these aren't going to be like a super deep fry, we don't need to do a double dip like with chicken. Lay them away from you. Probably fit about 2 of them in the pan. Alright, 3 or 4 minutes each side. You want them to be nice and golden brown like that. Place them on a rack to drip dry, or some paper towels or something. Move, dog. And we're gonna do our last set here, and you might end up with like little chunks like that. Do them too, man. Those would be good little snacks. Maybe we'll give them to the dog, but I don't know. The big one. And that was plenty of breading. As you see, we're like using all of that breading. So make sure you add flour to it, because that way it'll last all of the pork chops. All right. So one of the cool things about this is I like acid. So does everyone else. You want to put some acid on this because there's a lot of acidic stuff going on, and we're going to keep it going. Some people might not agree. I don't know. But you basically want to get your lemon. If you have one of these. And then you're gonna dust it on your pork chops. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this. I guess we can try this. I wish I had one of those little grater things with like the handle and stuff, but this works just as well, I think. You sprinkle some acid on there. Well, not acid, but shit. What are they called, honey? No. Zest. Lemon zest. There you go. That's what I knew. That was the word I was thinking of. These are going to be really special like this. And you can even, after you do that, give the lemon a cut. And give the pork chop just a little. It tastes like summertime in Sicily or something. I don't know. Alright, so you're going to turn your sauce down. That paste is now all incorporated in the crushed tomatoes. Some of that water has been evaporating, so it's thickening up a bit. We're going to add some seasoning. We're going to do some thyme. Some oregano. Parsley. And just a couple of basil leaves. Remember, we're making a caprese salad, so we don't want to use all of them. And if you get something like this, like the little plant, you can plant it in your yard, and you have basil for a long time. Ours just went out, so I had to get another one. So we're going to slice that up. Sprinkle that in there. And the key to a really, really good pasta sauce, okay, the thing that I like doing the most, is doing just a little bit of sugar. Cuts down the acidity, makes the tomatoes feel nice and ripe. Tastes really, really good. You're gonna mix all that in, and you're gonna let that simmer on low until the whole thing is done. I mean, the whole recipe. And give that sauce time to incorporate all these flavors together. But it's already looking really good. All right, gonna drain our pasta. Time to burn the shit out of your hand. And I like to leave just a little bit of pasta water in there. And you can just guess how much you want, I don't know. And add this to the sauce. And we're just gonna give it a really nice, gentle stir. Or you can put it in a bowl, which actually the pan's not big enough. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna break my neck. So, just forget everything I just said and just dump everything in a bowl together. That'll work. I was trying to save a dish, but...
A dish?
A dish. I was trying to save a dish, but it didn't work out that way because we used a whole box of pasta. Guess I could have used the pot. I don't know. I mean, you can listen to me if you want, but I'm kind of retarded, so... Give all that to the mix. And then some for the dog. Look at that. It always comes back to the dog. The dog. Alright, lightly coated pasta. Very good. And bring that over here. Set that aside. We're going to get our pork chops and set that aside. Alright. Now for the caprese salad. Super, super easy. And my daughter's been bugging me to do these. So round one, one flat. You want the slices to be about the same thickness as your mozzarella. Okay. So slice up the tomato. Cut the bottom round off that one. There we go. Here it is. Okay. 1, 2. Basil. Perfect. Perfect. You want about a half leaf per. And you get your mozzarella. Place it on top. And you're going to do the same thing. Half leaf. Yeah. Doesn't gotta be fancy, even though it looks fancy, that's what I like about it. Then we're gonna give it a squirt of olive oil. We're gonna do a dash of salt. And a dash of... Then your pasta. You're going to scoop your pasta out. grab a pork chop.